All right, everybody. So today I'm going to be finishing up this berm that I have going on right here. So the reason I wanted to create this berm is to slow down the water because this is at the bottom of a hill, and then also just to have something pretty to look at with this pathway or this paver that setup that I have here, and then also just to have less weed pressure around this area right here. So I have started this maybe a few months ago. I didn't have time to work in this area because I have other things going on. So what I did was I just used whatever I could find. These were pruned items that I put over here, and then also leftover soil. You can see I have cardboard right there as well. So anything that I could find to put here, I did that. And that's just to help to suppress the weeds. And then I know that eventually I would come here and clean it up. So as you can see, I still have weeds growing. This is one of those weeds that I don't know the name to yet. It spreads pretty fast. It is an annual, thank goodness. And you can see I have some grass right there. And I put lemongrass there just to have some just have something nice to look at. And I have a lot of lemongrass that I overwinter this winter, so I didn't want to waste it, and I think it will look nice over here just to add some coverage over here to help prevent weed even more. And then this is a Yopon holly that I put in the winter time, and I think it's about time that I make this look more pretty around this area, so that way this one will pop. So the lemongrass and the Yopon holly will be the center attraction over here, which was what I intended. And then also I am using, look at that, my mobile beach umbrella there to give me some shade. It is a nice weather today, better than all the other days. I feel some breeze, some nice cool breeze, but it's still kind of hot right now, but it is later in the day, around close to noon time, so that's why it's getting hot right now, but we're getting a little bit of an overcast too. So the nice thing about this berm is that I'll be using pretty much everything I have in my property here. I have cardboard, I have leftover pruned items. I pruned some evergreens, so I just stuck them here. And then also weeds that I pulled up or pulled out, I store them in, let me show you. I store them all in this wagon here along with the cardboard. So you can see this was everything that was part of those weeds I pulled out. I took out a lot of it already into there, and then some other spots as well. So it is nice that I did not have to go and purchase anything. I'll be using everything that I repurposed from this property, including the mulch that I'll be using to top dress this area as well. All right, so before I put the video on time lapse, let me show you what I'll be doing. I will be removing all the weeds here and then move some of the crude mulch that has not decomposed to the edges, and I'll be using all of that and put it in here and then top dress it with the mulch I just created with the shredder. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing. All right, I'm ready to get started, and hopefully this umbrella is not going to get knocked over by the wind and hit me. So I'm going to be I have to pay attention to this. All right, I had to pause the recording because the umbrella fell over and then flew away with a strong gust of wind. So I should have taken a video of where the umbrella was. It was back there, just floating around. All right. So I was able to shred some of the leaves from, broadleaf deciduous plants, and then also from the pine trees. So this is a very fun project for me. I like doing small projects like this because you get it done fast. Looking at my umbrella right now. And then you're done and you get to see the results. Yeah, so if you want to create a berm yourself, if you don't have materials on hand, you can go get some soil. I don't recommend topsoil because you don't know where the soil came from and you might end up getting more weeds. And then, yeah, just whatever weeds you pull, just let them dry out and die, and then just lay them here, wherever you want it, or just lay them from the beginning. I've done that too, and the weeds didn't seem to come back as well. So however you want to do it. After I was putting weeds in that wagon, I decided that, you know what, let me try just putting dead or pulled out weeds. Go ahead and put it, on top of the area where I wanted it and see what happens. And they really, from what I could tell, they didn't come back. So that's one less thing that you have to do. Holding this down to this umbrella right now. We have a strong wind right now. And any clippings that you have, just lay them all there. Eventually they're going to decompose, and it's going to give you that mounding area. And then when it decomposes, you're just going to end up with soil anyway. So, but of course, if you wanted to, you can't wait, you want to do it right away, then you can buy some soil, and then just go from there. But if you wanted to do my way, especially if you're not in a hurry, just lay down some items that will decompose later and just wait, and then pretty soon you're gonna get a mound full of materials. This area right here at the edges, that's where I put all the weeds that I just pulled out, and eventually the edges will go down once the weeds break down. I know I still have weeds that I have not pulled out, but I'm just going to leave it like that and then pull them as I see them later on. But I have a lot of, ooh, made a mess. I have a lot of dead things on the top, so that'll help suppress it even more. And anything that will come up, it'll be easier for me to pull out, just like I did earlier. And I think that's it. Nice simple project. Now I have a berm. All right, let me go ahead and give you a tour. So before I do that, look at what I saw. A friendly frog. It was hiding in there. I was watering, so it got scared or something, and it decided to come out. So here it is. Now you can see the two plants that I wanted to showcase. So they are looking beautiful, and you can see them a lot better. And I pulled some of the weeds from under the mulch. I want to make sure that they're going to die and they're not going to latch on to the mulch or anything like that. So that's, there they are all around. And then I'm expecting some of the weeds to pop up around the edges. And if I see them, I'll go ahead and pull them out, because underneath that I still have grass and maybe other weeds that are underneath it. But I'm expecting, or I'm hoping, that by putting a thick layer of the clippings, they will smother the weeds or the grass that are underneath, along, underneath the edge stuff here a lot better. So there it is, my simple berm of this area. Well, as I'm holding on to this umbrella, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, I may have left something out. Per usual, I try my best to cover everything, but sometimes I forget. So if I didn't answer any of your questions, please write them in the comment section down below. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until my next video, take care and bye for now.
It's me, the Mario. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any more content.